Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be creating my brow routine. The way I describe my brows is more natural than an Instagram brow and sort of like in between a feathery brow and like a not so feathery brow. Yeah, and quick little disclaimer, I know my brows are not sisters, they're not even related to each other. They don't try to do like things together, they're very independent brows. They just do what they want. You want to see how I achieve bold, feathery brows, then please stay tuned. The first thing that I use is this brow Stylist Definer. It is by L'Oreal. So underrated, but yeah, I really like them. I really like this. I really discovered this. Little lights right here for my window are so annoying. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm first gonna start by brushing my hairs upward. And I'm gonna start from the arch of my brows. Now, if you don't have an arch, I definitely recommend you going with your nose. So kind of, oh my goodness. So kind of put your brush like on a 45-degree angle. I know this sounds so dumb, but it's just like in case you don't have an arch, you know, and then you're just like, where do I go? You know, like you want it to look as even as possible. And for this defines how you want the shape of your brow to go, honestly. So for example, like if you want more of a straight brow, then you would go like very straight like this way. But if you want more like a brow that looks more like defined and more like sort of like arched, and just start drawing the line of your brow. So I kind of like sort of like a straight brow and then like going down almost. Usually where my eye ends, like that's where like I'll start from like right here. I don't like to start at the very front because then I feel like I don't know how much pressure I'm applying, and then like I'll apply too much, and then like once I like move back I'm like, oh damn, like I applied too much, you know. So I like to start from like maybe like right here. Also filling in any sparse hairs that I may have. Not too harshly, just like in like strokes so it can look hair-like. And then I'll go into the front a little bit more. Now, if you don't have these little hairs, I highly recommend you just, instead of like filling them in from like the front like this way, I recommend you just like doing like strokes, hair-like strokes like this, so it can look more diffused. And then like it's okay if this doesn't look even because I'm gonna carve out my brows at the end, so like it'll look like I drew a line, but I definitely didn't, so it'll look like a soft effect, you know what I mean? That dog, shut the fuck up. Did he stop? Okay, he stopped. So where the arch starts, you're gonna draw like a line downward and like light motions. A little tricky, especially at the top of your brow. So what I do, like I'm gonna use the side of my pencil to sort of draw. As you can see, the pencil has like a round tip.
Has like a round
trip. So around. Okay, so with the side of the tip, I'm just gonna lightly start drawing the little arc. I'm gonna move on to my other brow, and hopefully you can see how I did the whole process. And also I feel like it really helps when you do your brows like from the side, looking at them from the side like this way. And that's just because if you think about it, like people don't usually look at you this way. People are looking at you from the side. They're gonna look at you like directly just this way, you know what I mean? So I know we tend to do our makeup this way, but just like for a moment, think about it. Just think about it. Just hear me out here. Always look at my makeup from the side. Like I always grab a mirror, even if it's just small, and I'm like, okay, do I look cute from this angle? Yes, I do. Do I look cute from this? Do I look cute from this angle? Yes, I do. Okay, let's go. Again, just draw your line. Okay, so now I'm gonna go for the front. And now that we get here, again, you wanna draw like little hairs going this way, and it doesn't matter if it's not even, as long as it looks diffused. Okay, now you're gonna brush your hairs downward and then using the Wet n Wild concealer. This is in the shade, I think it's Medium Tawny. I'm using this brush by Bodyography Pro, and it is their angled liner. So any liner that is sort of angle and very, very thin like this one will work. Okay, so I'm just gonna start by carving out the front. And I'm only gonna go like 1/4 into my brow. Okay, and the reason why I'm going like one and by one and this one and then this one is because I want them to be carved out the same. I don't want to carve out one and then for this one to be carved out more than this one. I don't want you to be in that sort of situation. So what helps me when I carve out my brows, I kind of look down. Like a shader brush and just sort of diffuse it, like, but since we use so little concealer, like, it's gonna be all good. Moving on to setting the brow, I love this. It is the Ready Set Brow and it is by Benefit. I seriously love this so much. This is such a unique product. It is clear gel, but the brush, I don't know if you can see it. It's more like I don't even know how to describe it, but I mean, as you can see, like the bristles, how they are, because I mean, typically brow gel is usually like this. Is the L'Oreal one. It's sort of like a mascara. NYX also has one like this, and like most brands have one like that, but this one is so different because it really separates the lashes, the brows. So for example, for the front, I like to push them up as high as possible like that, and then the rest I'll do the same, and then I just like brush them to the side. So up, and it just gives them like that glossy natural effect of a brow. So upward and then to the side. Brush them this way and then just sort of like comb them like this, so they can still fit into like the frame of the brow that I did, you know. This is totally optional, but for example, like realize, oh crap, one's thicker than the other one, or oh, one's filled in more than the other one, then I highly recommend you grabbing a powder, a brow powder. I see this in my BoxyCharm. I don't know, it was a very long time ago and I still reach for this like all the time. This is the Brow Gal. It is the convertible brow in 02 and it looks like this, and then you open it up and it looks like this. So you have 3 different colors, which is really cool because you can combine, customize your own colors. So I usually grab the darker one, the darker powder, and then I'll just kind of like set the pencil that we used. Because if you don't want it to move all day, then I would highly recommend that. And then with the lightest one, which is the one here in the middle, this one right here, I just fill in the front of my brow just so they can look, just so they both look just as thick. And like also more diffused. That way also you do not disturb the brow gel that you have already put down, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just filling up maybe like some sparse hairs that I have going on, and yeah, like this is it. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and put some mascara. Oh, actually, whoa, wait a minute. I don't think I finished explaining to why I love this one so much in comparison to other brow products. Any ones that are tinted, such as the L'Oreal one that I mentioned right now, the Gimme Brow and stuff like that, which are very good products, don't get me wrong. But for example, like if you're trying to achieve these little like hairs at the front, that is not gonna give them to you because it's gonna apply way too much product onto your brows. So I do recommend like a tinted one for like the rest of your brows. But for example, since this one is clear, you can use as much as you want and it's not gonna look like too much. But for that one, like it can get out of hand too quickly. I hope you enjoyed. If you like bold brows, give this video a thumbs up. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So yeah, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Hopefully I can see you on the next one. Bye.